Good evening, lifers. Good evening, community. I am Ruth, your peace coach, and welcome to 15 to Life, where we learn, grow, and serve for a peaceful life. In these next 15 minutes, I not only prepare you for the upcoming week, but for the rest of your life. If this is your first time, I think somebody's outside cutting grass, really. But if this is your first time, thank you so much for watching us. Make sure you like the page, follow the page, share the stream, because we are continuing to grow our community, and I need your help to do that. So thank you for watching. If this is your first time, make sure you put your name in the comments so that I would know that this is your first time, and so that we can greet you. You will see a lot of times we refer to ourselves as lifers, and we do that because we are doing life together. All right, ladies. That's enough for the introductions. Thank you for watching. Put something in there and let me know if you are ready, and share the stream. All right, this is the beginning of a new month. This is May. A new theme for this month. Last month, our theme was Stop Playing the Fool. And I hope that you learned something from that month. All the things that we talked about. If this is your first time and you did not get a chance to watch those, go back after this is over with and watch all of those from last month and the month before that, and the month before that, and the month before that, and you will enjoy them. Just binge on 15 to Life. You know, y'all binge on let me see, Greenleaf, you binge on Game of Thrones, you binge on Walking Dead. Just go on and binge on 15 to Life. They're only 15 minutes. Yeah, do that. All right, so this month, I got to get to where I'm supposed to be. This month, our theme is Mother May I's. Month of May. Mother May I. And I love this quote right here from Oprah. It says, "You get in life what you have the courage to ask for." You get in life what you have the courage to ask for. Yeah. How many of us have been afraid to ask? Yeah. So we've been afraid to ask for what we want. And so for today, we're going to be talking about, you got to ask for what you want. If you want something, you got to open up your mouth and ask for it. Now, I know so many times us as women, we've been more concerned, if we're wanting something, we're more concerned about the other person that we're requesting something from. We're more worried how they're going to feel, if their feelings are going to be hurt, if they're going to receive what we have to say. Yeah, I know, I've been there. Yeah. But we're so concerned about how they're going to feel that it keeps us from asking for what we want. And you need to ask for it. You all remember that game, and that's why I had the Mother May I that we used to play as kids. If you're my age, you probably played that game. And you had a person who was the mother, and then you had all the other kids. And so the mother would say, "Okay, I need you to, jump 4 times or spin around in a circle 3 times or whatever." But before they did that, they had to say, "Mother May I," and then they could do it. Now, if they just did it without asking, "Mother May I," then they had to go back to the beginning. And then the person who got to the mother, they won. Y'all kids these days, they miss out on a lot of fun. We had so much fun playing that game. But it's the same way in life. You need to ask for what you want. Now, you don't have to necessarily say, "Mother May I," but you need to ask for what you want. And so when we're talking about asking for what you want, you have to speak up and use your voice. Speak up and use your voice. If you have been watching 15 to Life for any amount of time, you have heard me say a lot of times that you need to speak up and use your voice. Now, I have my shirt on here that says "My Voice Matters." You can't see the bottom of it, but it says "My Voice Matters," and it is my superpower. Your voice is your superpower. And when you don't use your voice, you are just shutting something down that is so vitally important that you need, and that is your voice. So you heard me say over and over, you have got to speak up. You got to ask for what you want. Okay. So when we're talking about what do you want, now, what are you asking for? What are you asking for? Are you asking for peace? Some of you need peace in your life. You go to work and there's just all this stuff going on. People are gossiping about each other. You don't know who's messing around with who. And, there's maybe a lot of things going on with the boss. And maybe you don't know if you're going to have your job. It's just a lot of just drama on the job. Then you come home. There's stuff going on. You got your kids doing stuff, and maybe your husband, and maybe you got your parents and your other family members. You got all this stuff going on, and there's just no peace. And a lot of times it's because you don't ask for it. You're not saying, I need peace. Is anybody in here ever had to say, I need peace? If you have, put it in the comments. I want to know. Have you had to demand peace? And you need to say to them, when I come home, I need it quiet. I need some peace. And even if it means you, before you go home, you go to the park in your car, sit in your car for a few moments just to gather your thoughts. Okay. Or when you get home, say, I am going for a walk, and no, children, you are not going with me. I'm going by myself. And no, I'm not even taking the dog. I'm going by myself. Okay. You need to demand peace. All right. And maybe, are you asking for a raise? Some of you, I know I'm hitting home with this, because as women, we are afraid to ask for that raise. How many of you all have been afraid to ask for a raise? If so, put it in the comments, because I want to know. All right. But you need to ask for that raise. Maybe you've been doing that job for a long time, and maybe there's somebody who's not even doing half the work that you're doing, and they're making more money than you are, or maybe they're making the same amount. You need to ask for the raise. Maybe you're doing a niche job at your place of employment, something that nobody else even knows how to do. You need to demand a raise. Yes, and I'm saying ask for a raise. They're only going to give you, how can I say this? They're not going to give you something that you don't ask for. They're just not going to come to you. Okay. It has happened very rarely, but just come to you and say, oh, you know what? You're doing such a wonderful job. I know it's not time for a raise, but we just want to give you one anyway, just because. They're just not going to do that. Okay. It's only if they've done a whole reevaluation of your job. I used to work in HR. Trust me, I know. Okay. So, but you need to ask for that raise. You deserve it. Don't be afraid. Speak up. If you were a man, they would expect you to go in there and ask for that raise. Go in there and ask for that raise. You deserve it. Maybe it's respect. Maybe you're not getting the proper respect that you deserve from someone. Okay. Ask for that respect. Tell them you're not going to treat me any kind of way. And it's just like in, looking at my time, it's just like Aretha Franklin when she sang that song, R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T, take care, T-C-B. Ow. Ask for that respect. I told you guys a few months ago that I did that with my father. When I talked, and this was just not too long ago, because when I would talk to him and he would talk crazy to me and hurt my feelings and say all kinds of stuff, and it was just making me feel so bad. And so one time I told him, I said, you're just not going to talk to me that way. I respect you. You're going to give me back the same respect. And I said, if you're going to be talking like that, then we're just not going to talk. And you know what? Ever since then, he has treated me with respect. He has shown me more love and respect than my whole lifetime. But I demanded that. I said, you're going to respect me. You're not going to treat me any kind of way, and you're not going to talk to me any kind of way. All right. And so, but I demanded that. All right. The next one, do you need love? Are you asking for love? If you're not getting that love back that you need, then maybe you need to move on to something else or somebody else. What about care? You deserve care. You give so much out. You give to your children. You've heard me say this. You give to your spouse if you're married. You give to your family. You give to your parents. You deserve care as well. And so you have to ask for it. You have to say, I am taking some mommy time. I was talking to my sister-in-law today, and she had celebrated her birthday on Saturday. And she said that what she did was for her birthday, because I was like, what'd you do for your birthday? And she said, I went out and she got a facial and she got her nails done and, and all those things for herself. She did self-care. Okay. But she could have said, well, no, I'm just not going to do this. No, she demanded and said, this is what I'm going to do for me. And so that's what some of you need to do. You need to demand care for you. Because if you don't take care of yourself, you are no good to anybody else. I'm going to say that again. If you don't take care of you, you are no good to anybody else. I don't care how you think you're hiding it or whatever. You are no good. You got to take care of you. You deserve care. All right. Is anybody, if you agree with me, put something there and say, hey, Ruth, I agree with you. I agree with you. And then, let me get to what I need. And then here's something else for you. You are your most important advocate. Actually, you're your only advocate. You are your most important advocate. If you don't speak up for yourself, nobody else will. Trust me. And even if somebody does speak up for you, they're not going to keep demanding it. They're just going to might be like, well, I asked for you that one time and they said no, so I don't want to push it. You have to stand up and speak up for yourself. You are your most important advocate. All right. It's up to you to do it. You cannot depend on somebody else to speak up for you. You got to do it for you. And if you're on here and if you have spoken up for yourself, put it in the comments. I want to know, what did you demand? What did you say that you needed? What did you say? Because when you put it in there, then other women can see it and then they are blessed by it as well. And then the last thing that I want to leave you, with is this scripture, Matthew 7:7. It says, keep on asking and you will receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking and you will find. Keep on knocking and the door will be open to you. But you gotta keep on. You can't stop. You gotta keep on. You have to demand it. You gotta ask. You gotta keep saying, this is what I want. This is what I deserve. This is what I need. Yeah. You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. I know I've been talking. You deserve it. You deserve so much more. Yes, you do. But you gotta ask for it. Stop being afraid. Stop worrying about what the other person is gonna think or if they're gonna be upset by it. You only live one life. One life. And when your time is up, you're gone. Ask for it. Don't live a life of regret. Ask for it. All right, ladies, that is it for tonight. I hope you were blessed by it. Put something in the comment and let me know how this helped you, because then that will help somebody else. All right. Always remember that I believe in you. I believe in your dreams, and you have to know, and I believe, and this is why I'm doing this, because you are worth it. You are worth it. And you got to ask for it, okay? Or else you're not going to get it. Ask for it. You are worth it, all right? I love you. I love you to life. I want you to have a peaceful week. And I will see you here at the same time, same back channel on next week. All right, bye-bye. Love you so much.